Welcome back to our mini-series of driving around Scotland's NC500 out of season in our campervan. So far we've spent over 3 weeks exploring this spectacular road trip, enjoying the rugged landscapes and beautiful scenery it has to offer, and all with barely anyone else around. We've been doing the route anti-clockwise, and in our previous videos we drove up the east coast at John O'Groats, headed west to Durness, crossed over the Carlskew Bridge, visited waterfalls and stunning beaches, and enjoyed some amazing hikes and scenic drives along the way. Last time we reached Lochinver, where we sheltered for a while waiting for a storm to pass. Now that's over though, we can crack on with our journey. We're Tim and Abby, and we converted our Ford Transit into a fully off-grid campervan. We're now enjoying life on the road, so join us for some adventures as we travel around the UK and beyond. Alright, so the weather has eased off a bit, the wind has died down quite a lot, so it's still a little bit wet and a little bit chilly, but yeah, the wind's died down, so we're on the move again. And yeah, going to go and check out the Kirkaig Falls today.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get outside for a bit too.
Yeah. Been in the van for pretty much the last 48 hours.
As nice as it is,
yeah.
You do need to get out a little bit, don't you?
It is nice to get out. We did go and have a couple of great lunches though, so
yeah, well.
that was good. Alright, open road, here we come.
From here we made the biggest detour off the NC500 we would end up taking on our trip, heading southwest from Lochinver towards the coast and the Summer Isles. We were so glad we took this detour and would highly recommend anyone else to do it too, and you'll find out why we think so a little later on.
I think that's the first time you've actually had to reverse back into a passing place, isn't it?
So, yeah. Because it's sort of rush hour at the moment.
Our first stop was at the Falls of Kirkaig, just 10 minutes drive from Lochinver.
See a patch of blue sky up there?
Yay! First in quite a few days.
Right, let's make the most of it. Well, that didn't last long, did it?
What was this blue sky you were talking about?
That was about 30 seconds ago. It's actually gone. It's like, oh no, look, it's moving. It's over there. Going the wrong way. Alright, take two.
Okay. You might need it straight away.
Are you feeling experienced after your walks the last few days?
The falls drop an impressive 20 metres into the gorge below and are a worthwhile stop off if you're in the area. It's a fairly short walk to get to them that takes you into the Assynt wilderness, following the river upstream through a pretty glen with rocky hills either side.
There's only 3/4 of a mile to go.
I'm not sure about this.
This is Abby getting ready for the long jump. It could be glorious, it could be a muddy disaster.
Okay, could have been worse, I suppose.
Could have been worse, not too bad. Now you watch me probably stack it. My first step was a little bit wet, but yeah. It's all good. So that peak in the distance over there is Swilven, which you can actually get to from this walk. This is just the starting bit of it. So yeah, not doing that today, but I think that'd be an extra, probably a day's hike on top of this one if you want to do that.
Yeah, that goes to Swilven. Good job we didn't walk that way. That makes it look like to go that way. That has fishing.
Yeah. Well, I can start to hear the thundery river.
The climb down to the falls is fairly steep, but it gives you a much better view the further you go. Near the bottom we also got a nice surprise from a red deer that was grazing very close to us, but unfortunately we didn't manage to capture it on camera before it ran away.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, it is. You know, even though we've seen quite a few waterfalls, they always are quite impressive, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, each one's a little bit different.
What a great spot for a cup of tea. I don't know about you, but I think that was possibly my favourite waterfall walk so far.
Yeah, I think I'd agree.
It's good.
Yeah.
It was just, it was a good bang for buck of actually walking, because it was so easy to get there and then really impressive. So yeah.
And saw some deer on the way as well.
We did.
Just a bonus. Now we're going to head south towards, I don't know how to say it, Ardvreck.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try that one.
To a campsite with a pub right next door, so that will be good.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what this driver's like. So not suitable for any vehicles over 8 metres, and thanks to Abby's handy thing here, we know that we are 6.7, so should be a doddle, right?
I hope so.
As we carried on south, we were completely blown away with how stunning the landscape became, and the rainy weather just made it even more dramatic. This single-track road is known as the Wee Mad Road because of its twists and turns and hairpin bends winding its way through the landscape. It was incredible, and we were so glad we came this way.
We've just had to pull over for a bit because the views out the window are incredible right now. Look at that. I don't know about you, but I think the sort of mist at the top of the mountains really makes it, doesn't it?
It really does. I think this is probably the nicest drive we've done so far. Do you reckon?
Yeah, probably. It's amazing.
I mean, look at it.
Got neighbours.
Yeah.
Tell you what, this is a campsite with a view, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Look at that.
Nice. This will do.
Can't really ask for a better view than that, can you?
Pretty cool. So yeah, we're stopping off in this campsite for tonight, and quite excited because it is right next door to a pub which is actually open as well. I think it would be the first pub we've seen open pretty much on the whole route so far, so looking forward to getting a pint tonight.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? We've had to come to the middle of nowhere just to find a pub.
There's been a couple of others that would have been open if we'd been there at the weekend, but we weren't, so yeah.
It's Friday night, and we get our beer on.
Yeah, we've timed it. So we found it today. So first job, we were hoping to get rid of our recycling, which we have quite a lot of, we built up. But yeah, no recycling. We just can't seem to find anywhere to get rid of paper and cardboard. It's crazy. Hold on to it for a bit longer. The whole van's just going to turn into cardboard. Okay, final scores. You win with 283 to 222.
Well done.
Nice one.
Bhaigh campsite sits on the Kirkaig Peninsula overlooking the Summer Isles, a group of 20 islands in a marine protected area where you can take a boat cruise around them in the summer months or go kayaking to explore its many caves and beaches. The campsite had everything we needed for a comfortable night's stay, including all the normal services, and cost us £27 for the night without electric hookup.
So we're currently down here at this campsite, and this morning we're going to be making our way back up this road, which is the one we came down yesterday. We might stop in Lochinver briefly again for a bit because there's a Christmas market going on today which Abby wants to check out, and maybe get a pie to take away as well. And then we're going to rejoin the NC500 route coming down this way towards Ullapool, and we're going to go and check out these bone caves, which should be pretty good.
The weather the next morning couldn't have been more different from the day before, and it was really cool to see all of the surrounding hills and munros in a completely different light. We eventually made it back to Lochinver for a quick stop before rejoining the NC500 route.
It's quite different today, isn't it?
It's a bit better, isn't it?
Can't get over how much calmer it is from like a couple of days ago.
Yeah. Well,
It's like a different season.
not even wearing a coat today.
Yeah, it's actually quite warm. It's quite nice. Look how still the water is. Well, we didn't get any Christmas stuff, but we did get some smoked cheddar made in Ardvreck, where we just were the other day, actually.
Trust you to get edible stuff. So.
I got a taste and I didn't know how to say no. It was so good. More pies.
On our way to the Bone Caves, we made a quick stop at Ardvreck Castle, easily accessible from a small car park right next to the road. The castle dates from the 15th century and was once a 3-storey tower house built by the Clan MacLeod. It's known for its pretty brutal history of attacks and warring clans, and is especially picturesque with its stunning backdrop of Loch Assynt and the mountains beyond. The caves were formed around 200,000 years ago before the last ice age, and they're a site of significant scientific discovery and importance due to all the animal remains that have been found inside them.
I hear an animal out here. You hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. Can't see it though.
No.
I'm guessing it's very camouflaged.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. So loud.
Oh no, it's oh look, it's deer down there.
Where?
There's loads of deer at the bottom. Look,
Where?
right there at
Oh,
the bottom.
there.
Yeah, all the way in there. I wouldn't have even noticed that. Huh, cool.
So they're called the bone caves because apparently thousands and thousands of years ago glaciers pushed through here and destroyed any evidence of what animals might have roamed here during that time. But because these caves are here, it protected it from that. So I think they found bones of like reindeer and polar bear and lynx and stuff like that as well, which, yeah, it's pretty cool, really.
It's cool.
They stand above 2 miles of underground passageways, and scientists believe there are even more yet to be discovered. On our way back to the van, we stopped to watch the deer, and it was just amazing how many there were just grazing right next to us. After this, we headed to our park up in an area just next to Lochinver that takes donations for overnight stops.
Ah, it's a palaver.
So today's dinner is Christmas dinner in a pie, and to wash it down we've got some iron brew, and we read that the 1901 recipe is the best one to have, so yeah, we're gonna have some of that. Full fat, full sugar, I think it is.
Oh.
I seem to remember that Scotland is like the only country where iron brew is more popular than Coca-Cola. Seeing as our park up was right next to some great walking trails, I figured it would be a good spot to go out for a run. So the next morning I woke up early and was rewarded with an absolutely stunning sky and clear views over to the surrounding mountains. Even though it was pretty chilly, it did feel great to be out before sunrise, which, if I'm honest, is not something I do very often. That's worth getting up early for. Oh, cool. This is one of the reasons why we love travelling in the van. Being able to take it slow and wake up to places like this that otherwise we might have just driven straight past. And coming back to it warm and toasty for breakfast of tea and croissants makes it that much better. My hands are too cold to shut the door. Nice. Oh, cold. This is the behind the scenes.
Driving further south from here, if you're lucky, you might be able to see red deer right by the road. And before heading into Ullapool, we made one last stop at Knockan Crag, a world-renowned geological site demonstrating the Moyne Thrust, where millions of years ago, ancient continents collided, creating the landscape you see today.
So we've just parked up at the Knockan Crag, which I think is quite a famous geological site, and there is 2 walks you can do. One is a quite short one, 50 minutes, and the other one's slightly longer, first only about an hour I think. So yeah, through some impressive geological, historical areas. Apparently one of the most amazing space bits in the world for like researching, what was it, like
I think it's where they first discovered about like
tectonic plates and the movement, shift and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't really know, we're going to find out more on the walk.
Okay, 530, 525, 515, 500, and then 1,000 million again.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's like old, younger, and then old.
That's some very old rocks.
Probably be the that's the tectonic plate.
I like that scientific swoosh.
I know things.
That is crazy. 525 million years old.
It's a nice easy walk, and at the start there are some handy information boards to tell you all about the history of the Moyne Thrust, which had geologists disagreeing with each other about the correct order of the rock layers for a long time.
You're going up through history. Actually, it does say something like that. Look, take 100 million years steps and follow Scotland as it drifts across the planet.
This is all ice, just so you know.
600 million years ago it's near the South Pole.
500 million years ago, it's part of North America.
That's mind-blowing, isn't it?
Yeah. 400 million years ago, Scotland collides with England. Scotland's near the equator. 300 million years ago. 3 million years ago, dinosaurs ruled Scotland. 100 million years ago, Scotland's under a shallow sea. End of the journey.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
Not pretty.
It's nice, isn't it? So it says there was a debate here for about 60 years in the late 1800s because some people thought that the older rocks were on top, and the established geologists thought that can't possibly be true. So they spent, there were 2 geologists, Peach and Horn, I think so the names were, and they spent 14 years studying these rocks with like little pickaxes and who knows what else, and yeah, discovered that these rocks on the top were actually the oldest rocks. It's quite amazing. And then they drew some really detailed maps that are apparently quite accurate, so even today they're actually not so different, which is quite amazing when you think about it, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
When they would have had to just walk the landscape.
Yeah, people still use them today as the basis for their research and stuff. So yeah, basically the old rock was forced up and over the younger rock, isn't it?
Pretty cool.
It's feel 1,000 million years of time.
The landscape here is just incredible, isn't it?
I don't know how you get.
You sort of get like multiple sunrises because it takes so long to get over the mountain.
Yeah.
Reaching the top gives you an epic view of all the mountains, pretty much 360 degrees all around, and it felt really peaceful.
So quiet again, isn't it? Apart from the odd car going past, which is actually surprisingly loud.
There's some sculptures and other cool things to see around the walk too. But yeah, if you're here in winter like us, just be careful on the icy paths.
We made a quick detour to take a look at Stac, which is a mountain that's not tall enough to be classed as a Munro and is actually a Graham, a Scottish hill between 2,000 to 2,500 feet high. It has a pretty cool formation of dramatic pinnacles and steep gullies and is a popular hike, which we were tempted to do, but we left that one for another day. We finally reached the pretty fishing town and popular tourist hub of Ullapool, where we thought we'd stop off for a day or two before starting the last leg of the route heading back towards Inverness.
So we've just parked up here in Ullapool, literally the van is right there, and we've been greeted by this amazing view already, which I don't think we were really expecting it, were we?
I didn't know what to expect. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing, and the weather is making it even nicer.
Yeah, really nice drive down here as well. I think it's been one of the nicest drives of the whole trip the last few days. Really good.
Yeah, definitely say this last leg has been the most scenic of all of them,
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
Yeah, it was good. But now that we're here, we're actually going to stay here for a day or so, and there's actually a supermarket here, which is amazing, because there hasn't been one since Thursday, I think, so looking forward to restocking the fridge and the cupboard, right?
Yeah, that'll be good, because after this we're going to be heading on the last leg, which is going to go from where we are now in Ullapool via Applecross back towards Inverness.
Yeah, but we hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
We'd really appreciate you giving us a like if you enjoyed this video, and click on the subscribe button below to follow more of our Scottish adventures.